REUTERSGETTYDominic Grieve is among Theresa May's Tory rebelsIn, a sign of growing confidence after weathering a tumultuous year. The Prime Minister vowed to remain in Downing Street far beyond Britain's scheduled departure from the EU in March 2019. She has also refused to rule out leading her party into the next general election due in 2022. "I'm here to do the job that I believe needs to be done, and that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm doing the job that I believe is right for the British people," she said. "I'm doing the job that I believe is right for the British people." Theresa May asked if she wanted to stay in the job beyond 2022. She replied, "I'm in it for the long term." Mrs. May signalled her ambition to stay at number 10 for years ahead during a pre-Christmas visit to Cyprus to thank armed forces personnel at RAF Akrotiri for the services. She dismissed the claims of Tory critics, who claim she should quit Downing Street either next year or early in 2019 after agreeing a Brexit deal with the EU. Speaking on her RAF Voyager official plane on the flight from a summit in Poland to the military base in Cyprus on Thursday night, the Prime Minister highlighted the progress she had made on delivering Brexit and a string of domestic policies. Thursday, December 14, 2017. Theresa May's Tory Brexit rebels. "If you look at what's happened over the past couple of months, we have made sufficient progress on the Brexit negotiations. We have had a good budget that is building a Britain that is fit for the future," she said. "What we've put into the budget in terms of funding for the health service, but also housing, is really important for the future of this country. We have had the industrial strategy, which I see as an absolutely crucial plan and part of actually ensuring that our economy does meet the needs of the future and is providing the jobs of the future for the people in the UK. And as I made reference earlier, I've been doing a number of trips." Get to Theresa May, all smiles outside Downing Street this week. "There's global Britain, showing the impact we can have not just on trade but in defence and security. As we go into phase 2 of Brexit negotiations, I'm optimistic about those. What we want to achieve is in the interests of the EU 27 as well as ours." Mrs. May also laughed at claims that Brexit is her sole purpose in Downing Street. She admitted to being amused when Polish Premier Mateusz Morawiecki referred to her as Madam Brexit during a news conference following the talks in Warsaw on Thursday. Get to Theresa May at the European Council leaders meeting last week. "You might have noticed I smiled when I heard the translation of Mrs. Brexit to Madam Brexit," she said. "Look, I'm going to deliver on Brexit. That is undoubtedly the case, but I'm doing other things as well. If you look at the changes we are making on skills, education and training, for example, the industrial strategy, which actually was talked about with the Poles today as well, and global Britain out around the world, I have done a number of trips in the weeks up to Christmas actually promoting the UK both in trading terms but also our role in defence and security.